We have come to the part on ratio where we learn how to compare ratios. Let's look at the first example, Mrs. Chen. Mrs. Chen, she has 5 mixtures of apple and guava juice using different amounts of juice. When she recorded the amounts of juice in the table below, what we found out is that mixture A follows a ratio of 3 to 2, whereas B also follows a ratio of 3 to 2. So which means that from mixture A all the way until mixture E, though they are in different amounts, but they still follow the same ratio. So what can we say about the ratio? We can say that the ratio are all the same. Why are the ratio the same? Because perhaps Mrs. Chen once wanted to actually make the same type of juice, meaning to say the taste, they are all the same. So we can say that the amount of apple juice used and the amount of guava juice used are in a fixed ratio. If you were to notice, even though they are in different amounts, they still follow the same ratio. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now we have this Mr. Ahmad. Mr. Ahmad wanted to prepare mixtures of cement and sand. So what he used is that for every 4 pails of cement, he used 3 pails of sand. So the ratio that he used is actually 4 to 3. So in terms of the number of pails of cement and the number of pails of sand, it is 4 to 3. And in terms of fraction, this is the fraction that he follows, 4 over 3. So if he were to use 8 pails of cement, he will have to use 6 pails of sand. So when we simplify the ratio, it is also 4 to 3. So if you were to look at it, what we realize is that the next time when we actually use when he used 12 pails of cement, he will use 9 pails of sand. So when we were to reduce the ratio, we divide by 3. In the end, we realize that they are of the same ratio. Okay, so what happens in this case is that when you multiply by 2, you get 8 to 6. So what can we say about the ratios in the 4th row of table? Are they of the same? Of course they are the same. And in the 5th row of the table, are they the same? In the 5th row, if you were to look at this, the fraction, they are all the same. So we say that they follow a fixed ratio. Perhaps in this case, so the reason why Mr. Ahmad used a fixed ratio is because he wants to make sure that the mixtures are all of the same type or the same kind or the same texture. If he were to vary the ratio, then the type of mixture would not be the same. Perhaps some of them would be of a harder texture, while some are of the softer. Perhaps some of the mixtures would be watery too. So the reason why he used the same ratio is because he wants a consistency in the type of mixture that he produces.